bread and you come back with sore eyebrows from doing the Māori salute.
Right.
Because there's so many, there's like, I don't know, 150, couple 100,000 Kiwis over here just in Brisbane.
Okay. Wow.
It's huge, man. And one of the best ways over here to make money or make a living is to take care of Māori people's needs, whether it be kai music, clothes, because you ask most Māoris over here what they miss about home.
Yep.
And of course, number one is whānau.
Yeah.
Number two is, kai, kai mona, all that sort of stuff. And if you can supply them with that sort of stuff, you're going to do well. You're going to do well. You can anything that can remind them of home, give them that feeling of home, because they love to come here because it's what they call the land of opportunity. It is for some people.
Yeah.
You can make you can make a good living here. And the Aussies, there's a lot of JT will probably tell you too. There's a lot of this. We give each other crap about sports, and we give each other crap about pinching each other's bands, and top Australian band Dragon, all this sort of stuff goes on.
Yeah.
But one of the best bands to ever come out of Australia, Crowded House, all this sort of stuff. But and they do a lot of that, and every NRL player is Australian.
Yeah.
Every well, some of them, we got Australians got some of the best rugby league players in the world.
True.
Look at Fui Moi Moi, all this sort of stuff,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, the Aussies love us, eh?
Yes. Yes.
The Aussies will, they'll give you a crack.
Yes. Yeah.
Go.
And of course, one of the things I suppose you've been doing, I'm not sure if you could say it's been helping connect whānau, but of course you're an organiser of the Gizzy Day over in Brisbane too, aren't you?
Yeah, we organise the Gizzy Day, we organise the Waitangi Day. When they have Waitangi Day over here, there's like 12 of them.
Right.
Waitangi Day goes all for 2 weeks.
Oh, right.
Yeah, some people do it. Some people do these things for pure monetary gain, of course, and some people do it for the fact of just bringing our people together.
Yeah.
Gizzy Day, Gizzy Day's been there for 40 years.
Right.
I've run by different people. I've had it for the last 15 years, and it's just, believe me, bro, there's no monetary advantage in it. There's no monetary. Believe me, it costs me more to put it on than it does it comes through the gate. But the pure joy of it is seeing our people from home, getting the smiles on their faces, of catching up with people they haven't seen, blah 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 blah. But it's a way of keeping us in touch with each other.
Yeah.
One day a year we get to because
indeed.
I think in the last year JT and I've caught up once.
Right.
Properly, to come to sit down and have a kai together and a chat for an hour or so, but the rest of the time it's kia ora, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
So these things bring us together for a day, and we can catch up with our friends, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I guess that JT, that's got to be one of the awesome things, is being able to catch up with other people, especially during that Gizzy Day in Brisbane, eh?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to go to the one last year. I hadn't been for the last 5 years. I've been away working, so good chance last year to get down and see a lot of people. Some that you knew were here, and some you had no idea were here, which is always a good surprise. And you often think, "Wow, who's left back home?" And tell them to turn the lights out before they leave. So to Willy James and his crew. Like you said, there's no financial benefit in it all. It's all done, from the heart and with the intention of putting on a day for us as coasties and as Ngātis and all the rest of it, to get together and have a bit of a laugh with our cousins from North Whakaata and, Naita Manuhiri, and just like to say, catch up and have a bit of a kōrero and, talk the brown stuff with each other as we do, and we do it well. So
yeah, indeed. Don't we just?
And doing it right now, aren't we?
For sure. This is how good it is, eh? But, well, let's get back into sport then, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's get back into sport. Now, last night, West Tigers Roosters game there, JT?
Yeah, very quickly we'll touch on Rugby League because I know Ra's chomping at the bit because of the sleepy rugby final tonight. Roosters 24, Tigers 16. Benji Marshall played game 299. So next Sunday,
wow.
He brings up a personal milestone of his own 300 games against Parramatta at Bankwest Stadium. But the Roosters too good last night. Tigers and patches were okay, but I just think the Roosters too much class and a handy win. And we'll move forward to tonight's game, the Knights and the Warriors. I was actually up yesterday morning, the early hours, tossing and turning, I guess. I could add into that. The Warriors and the Knights heavily depleted due to Origin. The Warriors, I think, one of the only sides without Origin representation.
Right.
So, I think the Warriors, if they can't get that one, mate, they might as well pack up and move to Tigers.
Agreed. I mean...
And then on Sunday starts... Oh, sorry, you want to keep talking about the Warriors? I'm more than happy to keep talking about the Warriors.
Well, what are you going for? You haven't said.
I said the Warriors, mate.
Oh, did you? Okay. Sorry, bro. Keep on. Continue on.
Okay, so Sunday is the Sharks and the Broncos. Both sides, like the first couple of games, have Origin players out. But I think Cronulla at home, very, very hard to beat down there at Shark Park, and I know Willy James will be hating me for this, but I think your Broncos are struggling, and the struggle is going to continue because the struggle is real, my friend.
Yeah.
The struggle is real, bro.
They are struggling, and I know because I remember the last time you were on here, you said adamantly that you're a Broncos fan. I have been since you moved there. So they certainly are struggling, aren't they, Willie?
Oh, they're struggling big time, man. They just lost it, They just lost it. I think, this is a sad state of affairs. But I'm a Queenslander at heart, so I follow them into the hole they're in, and
I guess so, I guess so.
You got to, stick with your team.
Agreed.
Everyone gives you a serve up about your Broncos, but call them the donkeys and all this sort of stuff. But No, they're going for a rough patch.
Yes, absolutely. No, Ray Walker is exactly the same. He'll stick to the Warriors like anything, bro? Right to the bitter end.
We're wise men, mate. That's what it is. I mean, you have to be sort of one dimensional if you kind of keep glued to a club side throughout the entire life. You've got to, have a more open mind than many. But I'm like Willie too. I was always a big fan of the Broncos. I loved we went up to Southern Queensland. We've been about three teams I've supported there, Broncos, Storm and the Warriors, and for good reason. The two left and the two Aussie teams, they just had that real open style of rugby league that epitomises the game itself, the hard hits and the spectacular tries, and none of the other teams as far as I was concerned could sort of cut the mustard. But sadly, as Willie said, and as we know, the Broncos are languishing way behind their normal form, but that's where the Storm probably has taken over. And, I still like to see their attractive style of play. And, no surprise, you get all the classy players coming from those outfits, those teams. And, that's why they've got a huge fan base around the world, I suppose. Besides, they're not, a New South Wales team. They're outside the two other states. So, no, a long way they continue. Let's just hope our woeful, well-out Warriors can sort of start winning.
Well, they could start winning. It'll have to be from today. That's what I reckon. It'll have to be from today, though.
Well, I'll take them winning any day, Keith. But look, I'll tell you, it's a bit of a long road, and
Very.
Maybe they're well out of contention, and again another season woefully lost, and time to go back to the drawing board and plan for 2020. But I can't see any, under the current regime and with the existing players, man, they've got a hard road to claw their way back, if at all, next year.
Yeah, I agree. Now,
the prediction, you've been calling it for the last 3 years, from what I can understand.
Well, let's just say this.
2019.
Yep.
Bro, what's gone wrong?
Well, a lot of things, obviously. But, hey, it's still not the end of the season yet, is it?
Bro, you just take that crystal ball back to Miles.
Well, it's still not the end of the season yet. If they win every single game from now until the end of the season, then they could go into they might be able to sneak into the playoffs or into the 8, and from there, they should be able to win it right away, because of the momentum, they would have gotten. But it has to be today.
I'm confident that they won't.
I'll go with that too, probably. But we'll wait till the end of today. Okay, we'll wait till the end of today because they might start their winning streak as of tonight.
Let me butt in here. Speaking of streaks, if the Warriors win this grand final this year, win the title in 2019, I'll ride a push bike naked from Roebuck Road to the bridge that you crapped on about a while back.
Half Pie Bridge.
I will streak down Gladstone Road on a push bike naked if the Warriors win the grand final.
You got a deal, and don't get a bike. Don't get a bike.
Anyway,
get a trike, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. That's some good games. Let's get to the rugby, Ra, because I know that you've been a true staunch supporter of the Hagawaris who take on the Crusaders in the final down there in Christchurch, hey, bro?
Oh, mate, it's just like how we were talking league, and, the same reason I support Queensland and a non-New South Wales club side, because it's like that underdog sort of tag that this Argentinian team carries. And, look, they've played well all season, and the best of luck goes out to them for tonight's game. I can see it maybe being a one-sided encounter. I think the Crusaders, they're just a juggernaut side that's been there on so many occasions that, I don't think the Jaguars are going to have any bite tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what's sad. What's sad is that we don't get to see the two best teams in the competition going up against each other, because we saw that last weekend in the semi-final, the Hurricanes and the Crusaders. That was the best two teams in the competition, which was one heck of a game, I'll be honest. It was one heck of a game. And I don't think, unless the Hagawaris do something absolutely spectacular, I mean, they don't need a miracle to win. They need like 5 or 6 miracles, quite frankly.
Well, I don't know, Keith. Here's the synopsis, and then the commentator made it clear that apparently this, and it is true to some extent, this Hagawaris team is basically the Argentinian Pumas in disguise. But, so they'll come out having played with each other on so many occasions that... that explains a lot why they're excelling so well this season. But in saying that about the Hagawaris, you could say exactly the same thing about the Crusaders team, bar 2 or 3 players. They're essentially an All Black side. So, it's not just coming together of 2 club provincial teams, but also you could pretty much say 2 national sides, and that's why it's going to be a great game. But sadly for the Argentinians, playing away from home and playing at that mosh pit that the Crusaders play in front of a parochial Cantabrian crowd is going to be too much for them. They've played great rugby all season, mostly at home though, but they have secured quite a few victories on the road, mainly in South Africa. So, they're going to come out and do it their best shot, but no, you can't take it away from old Razor Robinson's side. And look, I hope they do win so he can start doing his breakdancing moves on the field. How many coaches can you say can actually do that? I don't see too many leagueies coaches sort of, starting their dance moves, man. That'd be awesome. But, the Rays will be cutting loose on the field again, hopefully, if this team secures another win, which they're expected to do.
No, we won't be seeing Craig Bellamy doing those dance moves.
And Stephen Kearney, man, I'm sure he knows how to do a head spin.
No. Oh, he's been spinning some heads. He's been spinning some heads that... he's been spinning plenty of heads that Steve Kearney. But, I'll be honest, I think there's not very many teams, and I'm talking about national teams. I think Australia would struggle to beat the Crusaders. I think England, South Africa